Hi, I'm Monica Amadini. I'm full professor of education at the Catholic University of Sacred Heart of Brescia. I present a paper about service learning, in specific intercultural service learning, and the transformative role of service learning. This is an empowering experience among women. What is service learning? Service learning is an educational approach where students learn theories in the classroom and at the same time as volunteers in an agency, association, usually a non-profit or social service group, and engage in reflection activities to deepen their understanding of what is being taught. It is a cycle of theories, practices, and reflection tools to broaden knowledge and critical thinking skills for social change. It is related to terms such as civic engagement, community development, advocacy, philanthropy, social change, volunteerism, community service, and experiential learning. As a result of service learning, students learn more about the community and themselves, while fulfilling a need in the community and meeting classroom or degree requirements. So it is an approach combining formal learning with community service, and it is important because it connects students learning in the classroom with real-world experiences in the community. Starting from this awareness, I propose an insight into the worth of service learning with respect to a particular population, the female one, which presents an existential trajectory characterized by a migratory history. The project was carried out in the academic year 2070-2080 and 2080-2090, thanks to the collaboration between the Catholic University of Sacred Heart and ANOLF, which is a national association called Beyond Borders. Is a reality promoted by a workers' union with the aim of welcoming immigrant people and promoting their active role both in protecting their needs and in participating in the growth of society. The starting point of this initiative was the need raised by some preschool teachers to interact and communicate more effectively with the mothers of students with migration background. The aim was to allow greater participation in their children's education and school life. Indeed, the mothers spending a lot of time at home seem to have less opportunities to learn the Italian language. So we have planned a course called At Italian School, Literacy Course for Foreign Women. The experience I'm going to investigate and present as its protagonist some university students of the degree course in educational sciences. The service learning project involved a group of female-only university students attending the first year of the Science of Education degree, involved as literacy teachers and facilitators. They have been in a literacy course for foreign women. The students were supervised in training meetings and during Italian lessons by the scientific head of the project, me. In order to guarantee a peer education perspective, they were also supervised by a senior students. And the course was specifically designed for these women with migrant background, making sure to involve only female trainers with the aim of respecting their needs. These women, for religious or cultural reasons, would not have been able to attend a mixed group during this course. The course also made sure to have lessons in the morning time to make it compatible with their family life, and also guarantee a flexible and informal didactic approach. The students, the university students, were engaged in planning the literacy course, and they were also directly involved in teaching. So they have planned, taught, and they have participated to the training and preparation meetings, and also at the choice of methodological approaches. The planning phase of the project involved 2 training and preparation meetings for the whole group of university students. A few more meetings were then carried out in smaller groups and run independently. Afterwards, 8 lectures were delivered by the students. A final meeting was held for self-assessment and to share thoughts and on the process. And also the students' voices were finally collected by me through a questionnaire and focus group. The lessons adopted active methodologies. These included field trips and episodes of situated learning in relation to everyday life language topics. Both women and students were able to experience firsthand the genuine value of literacy, meant as learning a language in a way that is actually useful day to day. So we can see the course program and contents such as situation, introducing yourself, meeting new people, the doctor, and lexicon. So formal and informal register, hours, months and seasons, clothes, activities, grammar, and phonetics, reading and exercise, spelling exercises. This is, we can say that this is also a specific intercultural service learning, because the project interviews the formative role of service learning with citizenship education in an intercultural context. In fact, this kind of intercultural service learning experiences have shown to be able to combine citizenship education with intercultural education, generating learning processes in a mutually enriching perspective. In particular, the intercultural service learning opens up new possibilities for language and citizenship education, as well as for the development of specific professional skills related to intercultural education. This experience allowed for situated but above all significant learning for both groups of women involved, literacy students and university students, as well as an impact on relational processes, on existential learning, on specific skills such as linguistic on the one hand, but professional on the other hand. The university students during the course acquired skills such as communication and listening, getting involved, working in groups, networking. They also found opportunities for personal growth through overcoming personal difficulties, experiencing community processes, and strengthening their belief about the choice of study. Last but not least, they were able to acquire intercultural learning. Elements of difficulty and uncertainty also emerged, especially when the students were faced with the complexity of relational and learning processes. These are due to communication barriers, as commonly happens when developing language competencies. The obstacles, however, became opportunities for empathy and understanding, as well as to find new ways to meet each other. So we can see student voice. Finally, the students had the chance to reflect on the value of the course. The course had a value for these women in terms of empowerment, social interaction, and inclusion. As we can see by talking with these women, say as students, I also appreciated their values and cultures. So this course was a lesson for myself as well. We were trying to teach them our language and part of our culture, our traditions. They were also teaching us about their cultures and the experiences in the countries they come from. Another student, I think it's important to make it clear that they are not alone. They are people who care about making them feel comfortable, and that's beautiful. And also the women's voices. The literacy experience had a generative impact on the stories of these young women and made it possible to enhance the role of women with respect to the improvement of change processes. So this is a good example of women. She says that the course has been an opportunity for equality, social acknowledgement, self-esteem, and personal fulfillment. So, in conclusion, we can say that service learning places an emphasis on developing citizenship skills and achieving social change. It's a form of experiential education. It addresses human and community issues and needs. And learning occurs through active participation in thoughtfully organized service. So we can say that service learning is a kind of community engaged learning that emphasize reciprocal learning, because we all learn from each other. Thank you very much.